This new phone scam sounds real, and the number on the caller ID looks legit. The automated phone call claims to be from M&T Bank, and at the end of the phone call, it wants your credit card number.
And my husband got a telephone call, and he normally doesn't get many, so we were both shocked. But it was an 877 number, so he said hello, and then a recording came on stating that his M&T credit card, there was some fraudulent activity on it.
Welcome to M&T Bank. Para español, oprima el dos. To give you the best service possible, you will need your card number to use our phone system or to reach customer service. Please enter your 16-digit card number now.
But Tony knew something was not quite right about this call. Her first red flag? She doesn't even have an M&T account. And her mother got the same call a short time later.
Well, since we didn't have one, I just put in fictitious number, and they said, "I'm sorry, that's not the correct number." So we hung up. I can see why some people might think it's real, you know, because I started doubting it myself. I'm like, I know I don't have an account.
The real M&T Bank says they will never call asking for information. And if you do get the call and you're an M&T customer, hang up and call the bank yourself. And the Better Business Bureau has some tips on how you can protect yourself from this scam and others like it.
Your financial institution will not make those calls and never give away your personal information, your financial information, until you yourself verify that it is your bank. You call them yourself.
Go to our website, WENY.com, and click on the story for more information on how you can protect yourself from a scam like this. Reporting in the WENY control room, Nick Quattrini, WENY News. Earlier today, a concerned viewer called me, and this is what he woke up to on his voicemail.
This is an automated message from Internal Revenue Services. The moment from this message, we want you to call us back immediately. We have received a prohibition notice from the Internal Revenue Service headquarters. Before things get worse and before things get out of hand, do call us back immediately.
Now, after listening to that voicemail, I did a little bit of research, and then I decided, why don't I call them myself?
Thank you for calling Internal Revenue Services.
I had a message that basically said that I need to pay. I have not filed my taxes yet, but I know that I owe the IRS about $4,500.
I gave them fake information. I also told them that I have not paid my taxes in a couple of years. The call went on for about 25 minutes. They said I owe $4,500. And they wanted the money sent to them immediately via a bank transfer. If I cooperated, they said they would keep things private and it would be solved. But if I didn't pay, there would be some serious consequences.
And you'll get a termination letter from your workplace. That means you'll be not able to work in whole United States, nor you will be able to do any business in whole United States. And then you will be arrested for next 5 years.
But according to the real IRS, hold the phone. It's just a scam.
We're just trying to get the message out that IRS will never reach out to you as a first point of contact via the phone. And we certainly wouldn't be calling you in a threatening or aggressive manner, asking you to pay money on the spot.
So then I told the fake IRS scammers, I'm not really who I say I am, and I work for the news.
I'm actually a reporter for a local news agency. What's your name? What's your real name? Well, I mean, are you guys really the IRS?
Yes.
Where are you located right now?
The phone went quiet, but in that silence, you could hear that there was practically an army of people doing the same exact thing.
You still there?
We're noticing that these operations are getting more sophisticated. They're very good at what they do, and they're trying to get money from you. So never give your personal information over the phone. Never pay any money over the phone. Double check all of the facts.
Some people say it can't happen here or it won't happen to me. I'm talking about being trapped in your car during severe winter weather. But regionally, history has shown us this can. Just last year, about 100 cars were trapped on a highway near Buffalo. some trapped for more than 24 hours. And each year, countless people are trapped any length of time when they're stranded after losing control or if their car simply broke down. For us in the Twin Tiers, snow squalls are the biggest threat.
You may be driving in dry conditions, or the sunshine may be out, and you kind of drive into a wall of snow. And again, we may not be talking about a whole lot of accumulation. It may just be an inch or two, but when it falls within a short amount of time, the road conditions will go from dry to snow covered in an instant.
A lot of people feel like, it's not going to happen to me. It's kind of a common syndrome that we see that, everybody always thinks that the bad stuff is going to happen to somebody else and never going to happen to them. So a lot of people find that they're not prepared in a situation.
Kristen Carr, Deputy Director of the Chemung County Office of Emergency Management, says snowplows and crews have limitations, so being stuck is a possibility and you should be prepared.
Snow plows and snow moving equipment is only good for so much snow. It will get to the point that our ordinary snow plows can't get through the snow. It's just coming down too quickly and they can't keep up with it.
Here are some important items you should have to better prepare for your next family trip in the car. Extra clothing and a blanket to stay warm, flashlight with extra batteries, non-perishable food and some bottled water, a cell phone and a reliable phone charger, and everyday winter tools like a shovel, scraper, maybe even a basic toolbox. I'm here at Horsehead's Pick Apart to demonstrate another must-have item that you should have in your car any time of the year, and I'm talking about a seatbelt cutter and window punch. They come in many shapes and sizes, with this one as small as a key fob. And the staff at Horsehead's Pick Apart brought over a vehicle for me to use. Now that I'm inside of the car, let's just pretend that I was involved in a rollover accident. My seatbelt will not come undone, the door will not open, and my windows will not go down. And the worst part about it is, I think I smell smoke. My car may be on fire. Here is where the seatbelt cutter comes into play. Now, I still have to get through the window, but before I use the punch, let me try using some commonly found items inside of a car. A car window is a lot tougher to break than most people would think, and if I was in danger, I'm losing precious time. So I tried using the steel mug, it didn't work. I tried using the window scraper, still didn't work. Then I resorted to actually trying to kick the window out. The window never broke. All it did was just separate the window just a little bit from the frame. Still not enough to get out if the car was sinking or if the car was on fire. So let's try the window punch now. That was much easier. And here are some things that can help you reduce your risk of getting into a weather-related accident. AAA recommends checking the car battery and making sure the contacts are clean. Make sure your tires are in good shape and check the tire pressure. Check your engine oils and fluids, especially window washer fluid. Make sure your headlights and turn signals are working properly, and keep your gas tank at least half full at all times. The gas will help you keep warm when you're stranded, but it can also help prevent a buildup of water condensation in your tank.
And it's important to stay up to date with the latest forecasts. That way, the chances of being surprised with unexpected weather will be lower.
And most importantly, if severe winter weather is on its way, is your life worth the trip?